Welcome to Palm Springs, California for the 2026 annual meeting at the scenic La Quinta Resort and Club. Before we dive into the meeting details for this week, we'd like to take a moment to share a few highlights from the past year. The NLGI Board guides the organization's initiatives in alignment with its 5 strategic priorities: education and networking opportunities, membership value, engagement and growth, global outreach, future leaders, technical leadership. We're committed to fostering innovation and advancing knowledge in our industry. In Dubai, NLGI connected the global Greece community through a sold-out education course, cultural networking, and a strong presence at Lubricant Expo Middle East. With new relationships formed and continued interest in NLGI education, the event marked an exciting step in expanding NLGI's international reach. The biennial hands-on training will be offered this fall, and we're excited to announce Lubrizol as this year's host. Save the date for November 10th to 13th for classroom learning and practical lab experience. Registration will launch in the coming weeks, so please watch your email. Space is limited. We look forward to seeing you there. The NLGI annual meeting is the perfect time to advance your expertise in lubricating grease. Take advantage of our in-depth education courses, the Basic Lubricating Grease course, as well as the Advanced Lubricating Grease course, and learn toward or take our Certified Lubricating Grease Specialist CLGS exam. Since 2017, NLGI has awarded $550,000 in research grant funding, supporting universities and research institutions advancing lubricating grease technology. Members can now visit the new Research Grant Updates page to access the latest report and explore past reports from 2017 through 2024. We are dedicated to fostering dynamic community by driving membership growth, deepening engagement, and creating a lasting value for all. We would also like to thank and welcome all new members who have joined NLGI since last year's annual meeting. Supplier members: Norak Additives LLC, Long Thames Enterprise Company Limited, Biederman Enterprises, New Mold Innovations, Tianjin LV Wei New Material Company Limited, Marketer/Distributor Member, Santo Lubes LLC, Technical Members, First Power Group LLC, The Viswa Group, Manufacturer Member, Ineos USA. Since last year's annual meeting, NLGI has had the opportunity to visit with 7 member companies across the U.S. and around the world. These visits gave our team a closer look at member operations, innovation, and industry leadership, while helping us strengthen connections throughout the NLGI community. NLGI's global outreach efforts are focused on being recognized as a leading facilitator of grease knowledge around the world. By expanding education, grease courses, technical resources, and industry partnerships globally, NLGI helps support more consistent grease manufacturing quality and proper grease selection and use across regions. Join NLGI for an education course in Mexico City, August 20th. This one-day program delivers practical knowledge you can use immediately, delivered in Spanish, ideal for formulators, application engineers, reliability and maintenance teams, technical sales, and anyone new to lubricating grease or looking for a structured refresher. Registration will launch after the annual meeting, so please be on the lookout for communications. Space is limited. We hope to see you there. Big news for annual meeting attendees. The Grease Guide, 7th edition, is now available in both English and a translated Spanish hard copy. Pick up your copy at the registration desk during the annual meeting for the discounted price of $99 US. NLGI continues to expand global awareness of the High Performance Multi-Use (HPM) grease certification through presentations and outreach around the world. From Europe to the Middle East and India, these efforts highlight how HPM supports equipment owners and grease users, OEMs and grease specifiers, and grease manufacturers and marketers. NLGI has launched a new ad hoc committee to explore opportunities for new global chapters. This initiative will bring together the membership committee, global ambassadors, and international subgroup to evaluate how NLGI can continue expanding its reach and supporting members around the world. After 26 years of being a chapter of NLGI, the India chapter has decided to form their own membership society. NLGI thanks India chapter for their valued industry partnership over the years. We wish them well on their new endeavors for their new society. We look forward to continued collaboration in the years ahead. NLGI committees continue to be one of the strongest ways members can get involved, share expertise, and help shape the future of the grease industry. With more than 30 committees, there are more opportunities than ever to contribute. This year, NLGI also added new committees to support growing member interests and industry needs. Whether your focus is education, technical standards, membership, marketing, publications, sustainability, or global outreach, there is a place for you to get involved. Visit the NLGI Committees page and fill out the interest form to join a committee today. The Women in Grease Interest Network, or WIGN, continues to create meaningful opportunities for connection, mentorship, and leadership development within the grease industry. The WIGN Mentorship Program continues to find success, successfully connecting more than 20 mentor and mentee pairs. The program is open to all members and helps build valuable relationships across the industry. The 2025 WIGN Leadership Series webinar welcomed 205 attendees, making it the largest WIGN webinar yet. The session focused on trust, values, and people-centered leadership in an ever-changing industry. As WIGN continues building momentum, members should keep an eye out for the next webinar coming this fall. NLGI not only funds research grants, but also awards the Ralph Beard Scholarship each year at Auburn University, an honor that's made a lasting difference for students. Learn about two of our students.
Hello, members of the NLGI board. My name is Alex Carpet. I just wanted to thank you guys real quick for giving me this scholarship the past couple of years. I'm set to graduate here in May with my degree in aerospace engineering, as well as my minor in tribology. This minor has been super interesting with a bunch of really fun classes. I've really enjoyed learning about the whole world of tribology, and I want to thank you guys for helping me get there. So, thank you.
Hello, my name is Moises Munoz Paredes. I'm an undergrad student at Auburn University. I wanted to thank NLGI for this scholarship. This opportunity is allowing me to travel to California to the annual meeting to present my research topic, which currently looks at AI and its applications in tribology research. Again, I just wanted to thank NLGI for their investment in my education and my research journey. Thank you very much.
Globally, NLGI has 280 products certified. 246 are GC/LB. GC/LB products, representing 72 companies. 34 are HPM certified products, representing 20 companies, 60% of which have one or more enhancement tags. HPM certification is now managed in-house by NLGI, creating a simpler, more efficient path for companies to certify their products. With a streamlined application process, reduced pricing, and no need for duplicative testing, HPM delivers even greater value for manufacturers and marketers while giving equipment owners, grease users, OEMs, and grease specifiers added confidence in certified products. Learn more about HPM at our kiosk near registration. We are making great progress in all these initiatives. Follow the NLGI spokesman and our Grease World e-newsletter for more details. NLGI membership gives your entire company access to valuable industry resources, technical content, and member-only tools through nlgi.org. Need a refresher on your benefits? Visit the membership kiosk or speak with Jennifer Foreman, NLGI Membership Services Manager. We're glad you're here. Welcome again to the 2026 NLGI Annual Meeting. Make sure to reference your Pocket Agenda and the Whova app to keep track of the many events happening throughout the annual meeting. The Whova app is a great tool for viewing and messaging attendees, browsing the digital agenda, scheduling your week, posting and viewing photos, and referencing the floor plan to easily find everything. You can also compete for a free 2027 annual meeting registration by using the Whova app. The attendee with the most points at the top of the leaderboard at the end of the annual meeting will win. Earn points by interacting in the app, participating throughout the week, and checking the leaderboard to see who is the top leader. If you need assistance downloading the Whova app, our team at registration will be happy to help. Join us for what's new this year and a few can't-miss schedule highlights, including the 2025 Greece Production Survey presentation, our industry speaker, and the student poster display happening all week. Join us throughout the week for educational highlights, networking opportunities, and optional events designed to help you learn, connect, and make the most of your annual meeting experience. Full details are available in the Whova app and Pocket Agenda. At the close of this year's meeting, step into the sparkle and style of Old Hollywood for a fun and memorable evening of music, entertainment, and celebration. We'll roll out the red carpet for a night filled with classic Hollywood charm, photo opportunities, casino-style gaming, live music, and a few special surprises along the way. Come ready to enjoy the atmosphere, mingle with fellow attendees, and close out the meeting in true star-studded fashion. Casual attire is welcome, so feel free to dress comfortably or add a touch of Old Hollywood flair if you'd like. Thank you to our sponsors. Now I'd like to turn it over to your president, Wayne Macwood, with Lanxess Corporation.
Hi everyone, welcome to the 2026 NLGI annual meeting here in beautiful Palm Springs, California. As you can see, I'm not here in person today, but I'll be arriving tomorrow afternoon. Today is a very special day for my family. In just a few hours, my son Samuel will graduate from engineering school, and I'll be in London, Ontario, celebrating that milestone with him and our family. He will graduate as a mechanical engineer and become the third UWO engineer in our family. We are incredibly proud of him and of our daughter as well. A few weeks ago, in the New Orleans Airport Lounge, I ran into a former boss, Jez Mulqueen. Back in 2011, Jez asked me to take over the NLGI board seat for Chemtura. I told him in New Orleans, and I'll tell it to you now again, without that decision and without his support, I would not be here as president today. The past 2 years have gone by quickly, and they have certainly been full. It has been a true honor to represent this great and historic industry association, and by extension, all of you. I've enjoyed the experience immensely, and I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity. That said, this is not goodbye, because I'm not going very far. I'll remain on the executive committee and the board for 2 more years in the past president role. I look forward to supporting Chad, the EC, and the board as we carry forward the initiatives we started together. One of the things I'm proudest of is the work Crystal and I did to strengthen and fully staff the committees that help make NLGI a more active organization. Our Future Leaders Workshop was something new and meaningful, and along with several other initiatives, it helped spark renewed interest in committee participation. Over the past 2 years, numerous people have joined the committee, and I plan to help support that going forward. Through the conferences and meetings on behalf of the NLGI, we continued to strengthen relationships with our sister organizations, including ELGI, NLGI India, CLGI, STLE, and Lubexpo. A major focus over the past 2 years has been promoting the HPM specification, and I'm pleased with the momentum that we have built. I think at this point, I should start wrapping up before Chad gets too anxious waiting for his turn. First, I want to thank my family, Yvonne, Emily, and Samuel, for their support and patience during my time as president. This role has meant more travel, more meetings, and more writing than usual, and I could not have done it without them. I also want to thank LANXESS senior leadership and my direct management, including Neela John Banerjee and David Stonecipher, and especially my day-to-day colleagues, Sumi, Jordan, Sarah, Jesse, and Ross, for their continued support. Many of them are sitting here today. Serving in this role has, at times, pulled me away from my regular responsibilities, but it also been deeply rewarding, both personally and professionally. Together, we've strengthened relationships, expanded visibility, and learned a great deal. I also want to thank the current and past members of the Executive Committee and the Board, especially those who encouraged me to join the Executive back in 2018. Anoop, Chad, Tyler, and David, it has been a pleasure to work with all of you, and I look forward to continuing that work together. And I truly can't thank Crystal enough. For the past 2 years, we have been in contact almost every week. We have worked extremely well together, and I can honestly say the NLGI would not function as it does without Crystal's guidance and support. Denise, Jen, and Andre have become great colleagues to many of us and are an integral part of our daily operations. Finally, I would like to thank all of you and the companies you represent who make up the NLGI. There would be no reason for any of us to be here without the commitment of this membership. The NLGI is approaching 93 years of age, and I believe it will continue to grow even stronger because of its volunteers, staff, and members. Thank you for allowing me to be part of it. And now we come to the moment when I have the honor of relinquishing the reins of this great organization to our next president. I believe most of you know Chad, but for those of you who may not, Chad represents the very best in this industry. He is an expert not only in grease, but also in its practical application, a powerful combination indeed. He is thoughtful, open to new ideas, consistently offers timely, well-reasoned insight. Chad has been active in the NLGI, the board, and the executive committee for many years, and throughout that time he has demonstrated both a deep commitment to sharing knowledge and a genuine dedication to supporting new members. I can think of no better person to take the helm of this great organization. As I step into the role of past president, I am proud to place this responsibility in Chad's capable hands. I, along with the executive committee and the board, look forward to continuing to work with him in the years ahead. This gavel has served me well, and many presidents before me, and I know it will serve Chad just as well. While I cannot hand it to him personally today, I trust that FedEx delivered in time for this ceremony. All the best to you, my friend, as you begin your presidency.